Hello world, today we will find out which vodka is the best for New Year supper.
Hi everybody.
This is my friend Vladimir Zdorov. In Russia you can find more than 500 different vodka brands. Of course we can't test it all. We can't test all of the bottles.
None of the human beings wanna make it.
Yes.
For sure.
I did a little bit of research. Yes. And find out that three most popular, three most representative brands in Russia. Beluga Group is number one brand. The second one is Rust. It's Русский стандарт. And the third one is Tatspirt Prom. This is vodka from Tatarstan.
Which is actually named by Tundra.
Yeah. Of course, all of these companies, they have a lot of different brands. For example, Beluga have at least 12 or 13 vodka brands. So, Rust and Tatspirt Prom. So, what I did? I went into the nearby alcohol store and bought vodka from these three brands, which were locally presented in this store. This vodka is, as you see, Beluga from Beluga Group. It's the main brand of this company. Русский стандарт, it's also the most popular vodka from company Rust. And Tundra, I think it's also the most representative, the most popular vodka from Tatspirt Prom.
Well, the key point is, I guess, everybody of our spectacles will be interesting for the prices of them.
Yeah, the price for this vodka is almost the same for a third brand and for second brand. This one costs around $5 and this costs around $6.50. This one, Beluga, is the priciest one and it costs $12. In Russia, it's expensive vodka. Vodka is the best product for marketers because main part of the price is marketing, like some packaging. It's some cool stories about really clean distillation with milk or with some other shit, because
let's just face it, it's just history behind brand.
Yes, it's just history behind brand because vodka is differentiated by spirits. The cleaning of spirits,
you may say spirits. Yes.
Spirits
is a little bit different things. It's something you have inside your mind, you know. I've got such a strong spirit to defend you. I would say spirit. A little bit to clarify.
Thank you, Vladimir.
But well, anyway, the word spirit is also quite suited with the situation. Just to drink all of that.
We have three main spirits in vodka. It's Extra, Lux, and Alpha. Alpha is the cleanest one. It's the spirit without additional tastes. Real experts say that vodka based on alpha spirits is a little bit
non-tasty.
Yes, it's non-tasty. Spirit Lux, it's the best spirit as I researched for tasty vodka. For example, this the most expensive vodka, it's based on spirit Lux, not on the cleanest one, or not on the alpha spirits. And this vodka, the cheapest one, it's based on the spirit Alpha. I think you will taste the difference. And this vodka also Lux. So, two different spirits. I think in the present time, the cheapest spirit, Extra spirit, it's not widespread even in cheap vodka.
Shall we start? Thank you, Dmitry, for having me here as an alcohol expert. I really love the way you trust in me. Honestly speaking, I'm not the strongest, alcohol drinker in this world, but we can try it on. Let's see.
Don't be shy.
Yeah. I would say I could take it as a compliment, but sounds a little bit, tricky for myself. But okay, go ahead and just check the difference. We will taste all three types of them. We'll choose the best one, and in my mind for sure, and then we'll try to kill at least one bottle. We'll see how it goes then.
Actually, you should know that Vladimir Zdorov is the best motorcycling journalist here in Russia. How long do you work in motorcycle journalist?
Thanks for the words. I've been doing this kind of job for 20 years.
20 years.
I started in 2002 actually. It's almost 21 at the moment, since a new year is coming by. Well, there's quite a lot. I've been in a lot of international launches still, certain moments as far as you know. I've been doing a lot of motorcycle journalists, and you know, a lot of international colleagues are also quite well known to me as well as myself to them, and been all over the world thanks to the international motorcycle journalism. But at the moment now we're doing a little bit different type of job. And I'm not going to talk about the motorcycle sphere, at least not in this video. But, well, shall we try to get a real Russian vodka?
Let's start with the cheapest one.
So it's probably Tundra then, isn't it?
Yes, yes. When you buy a bottle of vodka, you are paying our country.
You mean a Texas tax?
Yes. You are paying at least $1.50 per bottle. So 1/3 of this bottle is
go to the government.
Yes.
Well, but I believe it's not all in our place, isn't it? I mean, it's
For sure. Yeah, it's around the world.
It's like almost 3 or 4 times more than that. And the cost of the alcohol in Finland, like, you can multiply it by 10 for the same product. That's why, you know, they have an alcoholic tours, as far as you know, to the other places in Europe to get a cheap alcohol.
As I heard, Finland had some problems with alcoholism. The reason for the high taxes
is the government trying to protect the citizens from trying to overdrink too much. Because just to destroy the stereotypes, Russia is far, far away in the list of the most alcoholic countries, you know, addicted.
A lot of this vodka went to the export. It's like another type of Russian oil.
Used to be, yeah. Not the main one, and definitely not the most healthy one. By the way, just wanna warn all our spectaculars, please do not try to replicate the action you see now. It's not healthy, it's gonna kill your health, it's gonna kill yourself. You can try it on, but make it a little bit smaller then, just with the common sense. Just try to follow your common sense. Yes. Alright, so in the right one, it's gonna be the Russian standard. So in the left one, it's going to be Tundra. So that's Tundra, that's Russian standard. Just put them in one together just to see the difference. So how do you smell it?
It's a soft smell.
All right. And the Russian standard?
Pretty similar. Pretty similar.
Well, the real vodka drinkers never do that way. Because it's not, you know, a French, you know, expensive wine.
This vodka Tundra is more healthy vodka, better vodka for your body, because it consists of alpha spirit.
Sounds ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, this vodka is better for your health. I gotta write it down somewhere, you know, like that. Damn it. That one is better. All right, then, let's go. I wouldn't agree for the good smell of this one. To me, it's a pure spirit, but okay, let's go. Quite soft, gotta say, especially in the case of price for that one. And now, I'll just get a few seconds to take it, just to make a difference between the taste, some tomato juice. Yeah. Do not do that as well. The common question is, what should I drink to get through my vodka as a second drink? Well, this is quite personal stuff. Well, as to me, I like tomato juice, but you can do anything you want. But do not do kind of, you know, sparkling water. You will kill yourself for sure, like in 10 minutes. Or beer. Unless you want to, you know, pull legs of your friends or whatever, then you can do it for sure. Alright, let's go for the Russian standard then. It smells a little bit less than the previous one, but quite similar. I would say that the previous one was a little bit softer and more tasty. More delicious, if you could use that word for the vodka. Wow. But I'm quite surprised. I mean, most of the people believe that the Russian standard is quite, you know, a high quality, better vodka. In this situation, so Tundra kills that for sure. Just no way for the Russian standard. Just kill it in one way gate. Alright, then so that's the most expensive one. Quite curious, yeah.
And I think at least the bottle of this vodka is different, and it's really striking. So you will always see this vodka on the shelves,
separated from the other brands, and sometimes it's even locked. You're not just can, you know, easily get it. You have to call for the, you know, special security man to open up the shelf to get one.
This vodka is a popular choice for gifts, for men's gifts.
Yeah, because people believe that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, the first main difference, you get it immediately, non-smelling at all. It doesn't smell, as to me. It's quite neutral.
Yeah, it's quite neutral. It's almost...
with no smell.
Yes, almost without smell. Actually, Vladimir once drank alcohol with MotoGP racers.
Yeah, it was Jack Miller, by the way. I mean, it sounds like a fairy tale, but it used to be back in a time in Andorra. But just let's keep it as a fairy tale, because no one would believe me for sure. But Jack, in case of 1,100 of persons that you can see that, just in case, you remember that, right?
Viva Miller.
Viva Miller. He didn't keep for long. All right, let's go for the most expensive.
Not with
one.
you.
Not with the expert. Yeah, you get what you pay for. That's the best one. With no doubts at all. At least in this way, it works the very simple way. The most expensive one is obviously the most tasty, if you can use that word for the vodka. And well, I would say the one which is not really hurt yourself when you're drinking it. So that's the one you're gonna get. In case you are not limited in money, in case you have this brand in your country, in case you wanna have a good present for the friends of you or just for yourself. So remember this brand, it's called Beluga. Again, don't fool yourself. I mean, it doesn't mean that you will get it as a soft drink for the babies or for the newborn kids. No, it's not. But compared to others, that's the most soft one, if you can use that word, and the most delicious as well. None of them are fake for sure. They're all real. They're all original. That's the most real word for that. Again, make sure, I mean, in case you are watching us from our motherland, Russia, so make sure you're not getting a fake one, because that's unfortunately quite possible in the present times. And in case you are abroad, most probably you have an export one, and it's not the fake one. We'll just cross the fingers for that. And if you have a choice, just keep in mind that Beluga or in a worst case Russian standard is quite not bad as well. With those two, you won't make any mistakes for sure. For the average adult, this amount of vodka, in case if you are not prepared, almost a death situation, like you'll be like 1.6 promille per 100 grams of your blood alcohol, so you will die, in case you're not prepared. Seriously. I mean, in case of you have a good, meal to eat it and, just to keep your body well, 300-400 grams maximum. I would say 300 grams, because then you're at risk.
I would say 150. It's
depend. I mean, that depend from the man, but I mean, in the mostly common cases, that's the way it is.
Maybe we will do some Blood Mary for you and check which vodka is the best for
the shakes. Yeah. We can take one as well, because we have a tomato juice, we have vodka. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That's for sure. And for the meal, by the way. So the standard one is like typical Russian one. Yeah, the pickled cucumbers, the pickled cabbage, and the crowberry, and that's the way you're, eating vodka. We are keep on missing another typical stuff like mushrooms, pickled mushrooms for sure. Yeah, and an Ukrainian way called sala, which actually the pork fat. Well, we don't have it, but that's also kind of a good meal to have for vodka as well. So let me just make the real Russian way. Not the European one, because if you believe in yourself, so you're doing like this. You have to make a pocket face, like Schwarzenegger in a Hollywood movie Red Hot, where he's speaking with the most horrible Russian accent I have ever heard.
Huligani.
So that's quite a lot. I would say 80 to 90 grams. And the shape of the glass is replicate the most popular glass, which were quite
from USSR.
From USSR time in the mid 80s and 70s, but it was bigger, a rigid glass, yeah.
А по-русски?
Граненый.
Граненый. Rigid, граненый.
Хребет as well, in English, rich. There is quite popular model of Honda, by the way, pickup. Honda Ridgeline.
It's interesting because I think edge is another word for грань.
Yeah, yes, for sure. Or you can call the edge glass as well, but I would say the rigid one, more literature way.
Okay.
All right, so
you are better in English than me.
Well,
sure.
Slightly. But again, I used to work for our ex-partners, I would say that way, from the southern part of states, and that was quite a long period of my life. It was early 90s, when the relationship between our countries was slightly different than what we've got at the moment. That's why. So there is always an explanation. You can do better really. Usually that's because you was practicing a lot. You are slightly faster on your racetrack, Well, that's not because of your damn talent and some God hell says you are the best one since now. No, it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately. Or you can try, but you will crash. The same story for the vodka drinking as well. You also have to be practiced as well as for the English one. If you got a practice behind your shoulders, then you'll do it. That's quite simple there. Alright, so that's the big portion now. Let's just do it. Yeah.
You're still with us?
Please, do not repeat. Yeah, I'm still alive, but again, that's quite a lot. Of course, the less you get, the better it is.
But why everyone drink vodka, drink full glass of vodka?
There are three explanations. Well, first of all, and the main one, they pretend to act like a cool man, like a Chuck Norris.
Yes.
That's the main one. I am the one who can kill one shot of vodka like that. Usually then you see those dead bodies laying all over the field. The second one, and that's also the most reasonable one, honestly, there is no taste for vodka, even for the best one. So the idea is to drink vodka to get drunk. If you're drinking vodka just to get some, tasty flavors, to see it feel small difference, that's all bullshit. I mean, that's the idea of vodka, to get drunk as soon as possible, or at least as deep as possible. That's the idea of the vodka. It's not the idea of the, expensive wines or, already branded whiskey that you can, taking a cigar and, enjoying an evening. No, damn it. If you are doing that to vodka, damn it, what the hell you're doing? It's not working that way. So that's why people shoot it like in one shot. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense at all.
A few moments later.
I mixed 3 identical Blood Mary cocktails for Vladimir, and now he will try and guess which vodka in which glass.
Yeah, I gotta guess what base in which of those shakes are. Well, it's gonna be quite a difficult task because only Vladimir knows where and what. Well, gotta go and gotta try it on. Quite a difficult one. Alright, let's start from the one with the black mark then. Will I survive that? Those devil are, yeah? I definitely can feel quite a strong, spirit flavor. That's for sure. Can't say at the moment what is it, but I really doubt that's the top quality of vodka. That's my guess at the beginning. That's definitely not Beluga. That's what I believe. I hope I'm right. So the second one seems a little bit, with the steam on top, like a powder, slightly lighter on, but let's go on.
Don't look at me, I will not help you.
That's what my ex told me. That's the most soft one and the most untasty one in terms of spirit or vodka taste. This one is, with those double mark, I prefer, for sure at the moment. And let's go for the third one, with one small hippo on the edge of the glass. This one is the most sweet one. Well, alright then. As to me, this one with the double cats on the edge, it must be Beluga one. Well, that's what my guess is.
No, it's Tundra, the cheapest one.
But it's damn good.
As real experts say, Alpha Spirit, it's the best spirit for cocktails because it tastes neutral.
Yeah, sounds like a master was right. So because this one is the most tasty one as to me. Okay, that's the strongest one, or the most rude one, whatever you would say that. And well then, let's pretend this is Beluga then.
Vladimir, try again.
Shit, then.
The strongest ones.
Okay, then it's Russian standard. Yeah, for sure. That's why I'm drinking. Then it's Russian standard.
Yeah, this is Russian standard.
I messed up with all of those. But at least I was more or less close to the third one because that one was also kind of neutral, but a little bit sweetier to me.
At least now we know that if you wanna if you wanna mix some cocktails, buy some cheap vodka.
And go ahead. And let's say, but 200 bucks for them is the best one. Well, at least in my point. But I never declare myself as a real vodka expert, especially for the shakes. We came to the final countdown then.
Yeah.
For the final result. And the winner is... Well, the winner is a common sense, as usual. No? Doesn't matter how much did you pay for the brand. As far as it's not a fake one, as far as it's kind of more or less reasonable one, you're gonna get a good result. I mean, the difference is so damn small, you won't really catch it, especially in terms of, making some shakes or whatever. So that's the main point and the main goal of this event. And obviously, you know, always drink reasonably and stay in, you know, clear mind.
So on this note, we are wishing you a Happy New Year.
And the Merry Christmas as well, the Happy New Year, whatever celebration is, you know, coming to you, because we are worldwide different. And so all the best, let your dreams become true, and always welcome here, we're always waiting for you here. We're just the people who's, you know, hesitated, that we are not that welcome anymore in the rest of the world, but we're just a human being, we're all, you know, already welcome you over here.
Yes.
That's the point of this blog, and thanks for the offer, thanks for having me over here.
Thank you.
Let's stay in touch, guys, and see you in the next video. Stay tuned, and, you know, don't forget to subscribe and all those, you know.
So you said all
the right words you gotta say
all
yourself.
the right words. Thank you.
Alright, guys, it was nice to meet you, and hope to see you next time then.
See you next time on YouTube.
Bye.
Bye bye.